Peace by Peace is a nonprofit US-based organization with a community of over 18,000, mostly women and some men, peace builders from over 100 countries. Since its inception in 2002 as the first internet-based network of women from all social tiers for private cross-cultural communication, Peace by Peace has promoted women-led solutions for peace. Peace by Peace multiplies the power of women by the power of the internet and leading-edge communications technology to build sustainable peace. We expand cross-cultural understanding by connecting women as online dialogue partners across boundaries of country, culture, social status, race, or religion, and bring women's authentic voice into the 21st century global public square, the internet. The Peace by Peace Global Network is the original women-led, women-powered online social network. Peace by Peace is not only a virtual meeting place for the world's diverse women, it also provides educational resources and e-publications. And our goal is to amplify and widely disperse women's voices, women's stories, and their best practices for mutual understanding and peace. Women know how to work together to make real peace, to make it concrete on the ground. And Peace by Peace is engaging the power of women to build real peace. And that power is growing. The global spanning communications power of the internet makes Khartoum and Kirkuk, Contra Costa and Cameroon, Baghdad and Buenos Aires into neighbors. We have sisters, brothers, best friends, and peace partners in every corner of the world. Our founder, Patricia Smith-Melton, likes to say, we can turn strangers into friends and friends into family, and we don't drop bombs in family. At Peace by Peace, we really believe that it is absolutely critical that we connect women around the world, whether it's around the corner or around the world, for cross-cultural dialogue, and to move from dialogue to peace action. And I'll be happy to share with you some of the ways that we do that in our case study tomorrow. But right now, we have 4 presenters who will make their opening remarks, and then we will get the conversation going. First, we have with us Miss Nancy Hunt, and Nancy is the president of the We Are Family Foundation. Nancy?
Does this work? It works. Hello, good morning. I'd like to first of all say thank you to UNESCO and Mr. Abdul Wahi Khan for inviting me again this year. I was at the first Global Forum in Bali, and I have to say it was an inspiring event that inspired my organization to move forward with the goals in mind of what the Power of Peace Network is all about. And hopefully I'll be able to share a little bit of that with you in a few minutes. But as you heard, my organization is called We Are Family Foundation. And for those of you who were with us in Bali, you may have joined me in song, because it is founded on the song called We Are Family. And I know some of you know that song, right? Raise your hands. You know the song We Are Family? Last time we definitely had like a karaoke session. But We Are Family Foundation was actually born out of the events of 9/11 in New York. The founder of the organization, his name is Nile Rodgers, and he wrote that song, We Are Family, many years ago in 1978 for a group called Sister Sledge. And it became a big disco hit, and it was in all of the clubs around the country, and it became a worldwide anthem, though, for political conventions, and Democratic and Republican from the United States. It became an anthem at weddings and bat mitzvahs and bar mitzvahs and any sort of gathering that happened. And after 9/11, many friends and fans of Niall and his work called him and wanted to find out how he was, if he was okay. And second of all, they said, you know, the world really needs your song. And he said, what are you talking about? He said, no, the world needs to start the healing process. And We Are Family is a song that can do that. And he said, no. I wrote that song as a disco hit many years ago. I don't have any understanding that it can do that. But in fact, he got calls from all over the world, people who didn't know each other saying the same thing. And then he decided, you know what, maybe this is something we should do. So 11 days after 9/11, we brought together 200 people, from Diana Ross to Luther Vandross to casts and characters from a lot of television shows in America, some who can sing, some who can't sing. And we re-recorded the song, We Are Family. But out of that, we said, you know, this song is a big song. People from all over the world know this song, and people use it all the time, but maybe we need to create an organization based on those words, We Are Family. And as you know, we are almost 7 billion people on this planet. We grow by an average of about 220,000 people per day. And given the technology that we have and why we are here, we can become closer. We are becoming closer. And with that come problems. We can become closer, but unless we understand each other and are willing to open up our minds and our dialogues with each other, that can be a very frightening thing and create more problems sometimes than it can solutions. But in essence, We Are Family Foundation became an organization to combat these issues, utilizing media, utilizing song, utilizing the arts, utilizing the tools that we have in order to create a world that does understand and respect one another. And we have a good song. It's fun. It's exciting. So one of the programs that we developed actually was in development 2 years ago when we were in Bali. And the program is called 3.dash. And if you remember about 2 years ago, the word peace, especially in America, was a word that was not a very good word to people. Because if you were for peace, you were against the war in Iraq, which is very, very unfortunate. And the word family also became hijacked, and it became, well, if it's not a nuclear family, then we don't want to talk about other family lifestyles, etc. So those two words became hijacked. And so we felt that in order for us to work on a project about peace, we needed to call it something else, but make it international, make it fun, make it unique, make it cool, because it was a program that was going to be dealing with youth all over the world. So we came up with the word 3.dash. And if, for those of you who know Morse code, 3 dots and a dash is actually the V sign, and the V sign has been internationally known as the peace sign. So 3.dash is a program which was devised to bring together exceptional teenagers from all over the world who were working on programs about basic human needs. So working on programs about water, about health, about safety, about shelter, about education. Bringing them together and then teaching them how to tell their stories, utilizing the media. We have so many tools, but if the tools aren't used correctly and the stories aren't told properly, then the stories get lost and they're not actually utilized well. So I'm going to actually, I'm hoping that the audio-visual people in the back have a video ready, because I'd like to showcase the video which showcases the 3.dash summit that we did last year, and I'm hoping that you have it.